Welcome back to Barnes Basement Treasures. Unfortunately, the helpful hubby is not feeling well this week, so he's upstairs resting. So I thought in this video I would go over what am I listing. So these are all things that I've listed today. Was over my in-laws' house, and my mother-in-law had a big bowl of these eggs that I guess have been around for quite a long time. She really wasn't doing anything with them, and they're just collecting dust. So she said that, you know, we could have them and try to sell them. What these are alabaster marble eggs. Very nice. We got just a little bit of marks here and there from being, you know, moved around over the years. But they're all very nice condition. Now I decided to list these in lots of 6. And I listed 6 for $25. Now the first lot that I put up sold within, God, 20-30 minutes. So I half expected that the other lots, I have 4 lots of 6 here. I half expected that they were all going to do that, but no, just this first lot. That's okay. I do have watchers on all the other ones, so they are definitely interesting to people, but you got a good amount of weight to them. I think the fact that, you know, we're not too far from Easter is also very helpful. And storing them, I just cut egg cartons in half so they're not going to shake or roll around. I probably will also ship them. I will bubble all around these cartons so that in transit they're not going to get knocked and bumped onto each other. So this lot, this is the lot that sold within 20-30 minutes. Very nice. I tried to do some nice variations of the colors. Okay. And so that one is sold. And this is my lot B. Some very nice swirl marks on this one. Yeah, and we actually did, I let my son pick one of them so he could keep it, you know. So he picked one that was like a teal color. So I just have to find something to use as a base so that he can display it and it doesn't roll around. Here's the other lot, another lot. A few of them actually had stickers. It says Acteon Genuine Alabaster, handcrafted in Italy, Cheswick, Pennsylvania. So a couple actually had that sticker, but most of them, they have like the sticker residue, but it's come off over the years. But that was nice. I was able to know the origin of them. And this lot is sort of a mixed up lot. This is what I had left. And all of these were a little bit differently shaped, or something was different about them. And you get this one, which is more of a circly, slight oval. Nice bright orange. And then these are little baby ones. So the length on all of the other 3 sets was probably about 2 inches, maybe a hair over 2 inches. This one's about 2.5 inches long, and these are about 1.5 inches. So I did price these a little differently and dropped the price a little. Plus there's a little bit more, like there's a little gouge out of this one. And let's see. And a few more nicks and things in these little ones. So I actually priced these at $20. And I got a watcher on these as well. But these are all things that I listed today. Now, another thing I picked up while I was over their house, my husband asked me to grab these. These are a record collection of his. And I was going through the pricing and everything, and you know, some of them, I know the rock ones usually do pretty well, the older ones. These are in very good condition. There are some minor scratches on the record, but nothing deep, no gouges or anything like that. So I've been listing these, and I don't want to take them all the way out, so the less handling the better, but most of them had their proper inner sleeves, and I think that helped value-wise as well. So this one I just listed, Dio Holy Diver, and some of these I've never even heard of. This one's called Bronze, Taken by Storm. This was in really good condition. And again, you can see this inner sleeve. But yeah, I don't want to handle the records any more than I have to, and I already had them out taking the pictures. But these outer sleeves are still very nice. I mean, you can see they were stored flat, which I know is a big no-no with records. So you can see the outline in that, but when I did check the records, they look pretty good on the inside. So this was interesting. This one is a very good one. I may have actually priced it a little too low because it sold within 5 minutes of listing it, and usually that tells me maybe I went a little too low on this. I did see auctions on it, I think over $90, but they looked to me like there was a lot better condition on those. So I priced this one at $75, and it sold in 5 minutes. So I may have went a little low. But it still has the plastic over it. It also, which I think has helped with the value, it also had the inner sleeve. And it's in wonderful condition. But I think this is very sought after because I saw a lot of solds, recent solds on these. Both sides. Okay, and now this one. Let's see, Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. Yep, Rainbow. Like I said, I've never even heard of some of these. But then again, I think I was a little young for this generation. I was born in '78, so I was a little kid when a lot of some of these 80s bands came out. Of course, this one looks like it's 75, but still. So this one actually does have more of a condition issue. It's a little bit splitting up here at the top. And let's see. And this is just a regular sleeve. So I don't know if that was like a replacement and there was a different sleeve inside. But some of the artwork on these is really nice. Okay, and this one is Vinnie Vincent Invasion. And we have a good sleeve. And here is the back. But all these covers were in, aside from that one that had a separation on it, they were all in pretty good condition. And this one, Johnny Cash. Let's see if this... Okay, this one did not have an inner sleeve. I did list it, but I think I got replacement sleeves around here. So tomorrow I'm probably going to see if I can find my replacement sleeves and put one around this so it helps protect it. So if it does get bought, It will have a sleeve. It just won't have an original one. But again, in the cover, very nice. Just a little like rubbing in that around the edges. So, yeah, so that is it for these. These were just 10 things that I listed today. I have some more records I still have to process. Probably going to work on those tomorrow and do another video. Great sales weekend so far. I think aside from that, there was like another $35, $40 order. So yeah, no, a great weekend for sales for me, at least for me. It's only 3 orders, but that, I'm trying to increase my business and my eBay business and get more orders at once, generate more flow. So looks like I might be headed in the right direction. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.